Hello all, welcome to Wise Beacon. There are so many stories in Mahabharata that often go unnoticed, but they could have had a huge impact if they would have not happened. One such story is the story of 5 arrows. The 5 arrows were strong enough to kill the 5 Pandavas and end the war in a jiffy. These arrows were made by the life force of Bhisma. So, what is the story about the 5 arrows? How important was those arrows which could have changed the climax of the Mahabharata battle? Let's get into the video to find about the same. After a few days of the start of the Mahabharata war, Duryodhana was upset with Bhishma. He thought that Bhishma was not giving his heart and soul to the war and was actually sided with Pandavas, but fighting with Kauravas just for the promise he had made to protect Hastinapur. Duryodhana went ahead and confronted Bhishma. An upset Bhishma could not say anything but took 5 arrows from his quiver, meditated for a while, and put his life force in those 5 arrows. Bhishma then gave it to Duryodhana, saying that these arrows were powerful enough to kill all the Pandavas and said that Duryodhana can win this war easily. Duryodhana happily accepted the arrows and thought that he could win the war easily with his ultimate weapon. However, he did not have faith in Bhishma's words. So he asked Bhishma to give the custody of the 5 golden arrows, saying that he would keep them and would return these arrows next morning. Bhishma let it be and let him have those arrows and went to sleep. Meanwhile, Lord Krishna received the news of those 5 arrows from his spies. He quickly made a plan and called Arjuna and instructed him to ask Duryodhana for a boon for him. Okay, if Duryodhana was an enemy to Arjuna, how could Duryodhana grant a boon to Arjuna? Is there a story behind the same? Well, yes, there is. Long back before the war, Pandavas have been living in exile in a forest. Duryodhana had placed his camp on the opposite side of the pond where Pandavas has been staying. There, Arjuna was the person who had rescued Duryodhana from the hands of the Gandharva soldiers, also known as the Celestials in Hinduism, who had captured Duryodhana as he had picked up a fight with them. At that moment, Duryodhana told Arjuna that he can ask for anything and any boon from him. Arjuna replied that he would ask for the gift later when he needed it. Till then, Arjuna had not asked him any boon until this moment and asked for the arrows now. Duryodhana, who was a true warrior, never broke a promise and reluctantly gave the arrows away to Arjuna. As Arjuna left, Duryodhana rushed to Bhishma and requested him to make another set of arrows for him. Bhishma smiled and said that he had put years of penance and his life force in those arrows and it is impossible for him to make it again. However, he promised Duryodhana that he would fight with his full heart and soul and asked him not to worry about the same. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please give a likes, comments and mistakes and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you.